Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Slossin' that soldier race.
Everybody, I see everybody's back at the beach. See the ball games in California opening back up. Kids are going back to school. It feels like COVID is over with as everybody's getting their immunization shot. Well, while we're looking back, I know we're still going COVID. I'm being sarcastic. But what I wanted to talk about, since it's been a little bit over a year since COVID, is talk about what are the 5 financial lessons we should have learned from COVID. And if you have not learned from it, now is 2. So grab your notepad, grab your pen, write down your notes, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you like this, and let us know about what your thoughts are. So here's the 5 financial lessons from COVID. Cash is king, savings matter. Cash is king, savings matter. And everything, the real king is always cash flow. Now we know that the business who were abruptly stopped, gyms and restaurants, were having financial hardship up the yin yang because they couldn't generate any more cash flow. And we've seen thousands, yet millions of restaurants and gyms close around the country. So I think what we have to learn, even the people who are in a lot of families were struggling during COVID because their occupation was shut down. So I think the main lesson we should all learn is that cash is king and savings still do matter. I know we hear about how low the interest rates are at the bank right now, paying little to nothing at all, but there's a reason why cash is king, where we post at 3 to 6 months. And if anything else didn't teach us anything, we need to have 3 to 6 months worth of savings so we can take care of ourselves, make sure that we're okay and we're able just to survive during this period of time if we're ever shut down ever again, because we simply do not know. The earth changing, global warming is happening, and we never know what's going to happen. And if we rely on the government, sometimes we're not going to get everything we need. Number 2, health is wealth. More than ever, we've seen that 80% of the people who have died from COVID have pre-existing conditions. And if you did survive COVID and you was jacked up, you still had healthcare bills that cost hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, which we see articles all the time about. So I think one thing it is that we have to do is health is still wealth, which means we need to take care of ourselves better than ever. And I know I'm guilty like everybody else, but we need to make sure we take care of our health, work out, exercise, reduce our stress, because the people who had good health who survived this pay little amount of cost of the expensive portion of healthcare, and they just pay for a little bit at the beginning. So let's just remember that. Number 3, have a money team. It is crazy during COVID how we've seen so many people have these urban myths about the PPP, the EIDL loan, and the unemployment, and they didn't know where to go for this. I think what it told you was that you don't have to be Floyd Mayweather to have a money team. Everybody needs a money team, which means who's my banker? Who do I have a relationship with them? Where should I go for the PPP or EIDL loan? Who do I know that guy who could be a resource for my business to survive? And I think that helped out a lot of people make it through. So I think it's more important that you have a money team. Even now, as we're going through this and the tax implications of things are getting more and more complicated every day, we're hearing news headlines about different things. Make sure you have people on your money team. A good banker, a good financial advisor, a CPA, and a estate planning attorney. 4th thing, printing money equals inflation. If you hear about them keep printing money, it's causing inflation. And you're like, what's inflation? It means that the value of your money goes down, and it costs you more money to buy the same product. And we're seeing it right now like crazy. We're seeing lumber prices, we see gas prices, we see home prices, we see food prices, we see all this inflation happening right now because they have printed 40% of all the world's money in the last 13 months. So we have to be conscious of that and have it and understand as they print money, inflation will happen. Don't go by the Federal Reserve, the people print money, how they judge inflation. Check your own checkbook on inflation. See how much items you're putting in your grocery bag. See how much it costs for you to look at buying a home. Look at how much it costs to build wealth by buying stocks right now at all-time highs. Remember, printing money equals inflation. And number 5, take control. Take control of your money, your finances, your resources, and everything else. We can no longer rely on the government. That's why I wrote my book in 2018 called The Age of Self-Reliance. Pick it up on Amazon. Best-selling book, but I talk about it, how more and more we cannot rely on the government to support our needs. We've seen the Democrats and Republicans were bickering over and over again in the fall about making sure that people had what they need, the American people. And it took a lot longer than people excited. And some people lost their homes, couldn't put a foot on the table. So I understand, I think more and more we have to take care of our finances and not rely on things to hit us or the government to take care of us. We have to take care of ourselves better than ever. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave your comments. Talk to you later.